Could what? Yes. It could also be nowhere near. Zombies can also migrate. Yeah. Mechanics isn't going to be your highest priority. I say electronics, but if you don't have a book, don't go after it. It's the 22nd. The power will go out in the next 2 weeks. Yeah, the next 2 weeks. I've had the power and water go out on day 2. I didn't think so. He's got the speed warp thing. Me too. I will stream mine as well on YouTube. Well, it's fun. Yeah, I'm doing the same thing. Well, I get it. Some people don't like losing it. Yeah, and when you're in multiplayer, you can't time warp. It's a whole thing. Yeah, you've got to be able to take those precious moments in a, life or death situation. Alright, I'm gonna sleep in my car and hope I don't get eaten. Time to butcher these Appalachian rabbits. Yep. It's one of the few set basements in the map, so it's always the same thing. And I've got some bones from them too. This is very good. I've got a bunch of rabbit meat, a bunch of bones. This will work out for me if I can get home. I'm glad I decided to drive out of my way to hit those rabbits. Let's check my butchering XP. Butchering is almost level 1. If I see another rabbit on this road, I'm gonna hit it with my car. Build 42 is the best visually. It's really nice. Yep. Then you can see it. No, of course not. you can take out and put back in all of the parts for the car, which will give you maintenance XP. Well, yeah. Mechanics XP, I mean to say. So if you have a screwdriver, you can remove the lights and put them back in. You're gonna want to take on that horde personally. So just lead a few away, kill those few, and rinse and repeat. Wow. Yeah, a lot of times you can find military personnel in random locations. It doesn't have gas. I've got 3 or 4 cars. Oh, there's some deer, but I don't have a gun to shoot them with. And they're not on the road, so I can't just hit them with my car. If you build within the town, you'll have access to a bunch of the town's amenities, but you'll probably be dealing with zombies for your entire life because you'll probably die very quickly once the power goes out. Yeah, all the food starts going bad, and so all you have is candy or any canned goods you're able to get your hands on. And you'll probably waste way more calories on killing zombies than you take in from any food you can scrounge. I hit a bunch of bunnies. Tom the Butcher. Very cool. Oh yeah, it hits hard. Yes, I'm getting good cuts of meat now. It's definitely like that. I've gotten over 55 hours in the last 2 weeks. Alright, I got a bunch of poor cuts, but they're multiple per bunny, so isn't that bad. I just have to get over the river and we should be good. A lot of these guys may try and follow me over, but sledgehammers are craftable. If you have a head, like you can reassemble them if they break. Ooh, yes. So Echo Creek is nearby, and it's a rather small town. It'll be up left. There you go. It's one of the closer towns, and it has a very small population. It's got a gas station right there, auto repair store. And if you look further up that road, you can see a very, very important gun area. It's not a tall fence. Not that road. Up. Top left. Top left. Yeah. Yep. Very cool. Ooh, I bet all of the Main Street zombies went there if the horde is big. Hmm. Yeah. What's up? Oh, that's way less than before, but they'll hear your car driving by across the fence. It's Rosewood, one of the most well-known towns in the game. You'd have to find some sort of a way down. It's not the worst plan, though. The ropes. I would lurk long term. They don't break over time. Yep. Crowbars can be used to take boards off windows, but so can certain hammers. Any claw hammers. I made a bunch of cooked rabbit meat because I'm hungry from my daring escape from Moldra with all the books. Yeah, one thing you should do is exercise before you sleep every day. That's something that'll just help you in the long term if you are looking for a longer play. It's something that's going to help me a lot because I'm only strength level 2. Alright. Now, one thing is, if you have a very low fitness level, well, you always run the chance, but you run a higher chance of actually failing climbing up the rope, and both the rope falls ends you fall, which could break the rope. Did I just get a level in something? I got a level in fitness. You could. There's just nothing out there. There's nothing in many large swaths of the map. Uh... That's too OP. I think generators are very important in the game, and, you know, just getting that easily. Yeah, it's alright. Yeah, I don't judge you. You download whatever mods you want. Yeah, I'd love to see that. Ooh. Yeah, there's a lot of adaptive trades mods or better trades mods, and those I assume are pretty good, but I don't know. I just go with what the game has. Yeah, I mean, one thing about Burn Victim, because it's a widely known mod, so I know this, you are actually going to be afraid of fire sources forever. So, yeah, you really shouldn't have done that for long term. Oh, is that the one through the trees? Level 5 fitness, that's really nice. Louisville Police Headquarters, wow. Huh. Yes, the Those wood oven stoves are pretty rare. There's a bunch of set places where you can always get them, but they're out in the sticks. I don't know. Your game froze. I would keep all of that. I mean, pretty much everything is helpful. Like, even that mop can be used to clean up messes. Yeah, but you know, if you really care about a household in the game, you want to clean it. Dismantling a bunch of TVs to get my electrical skill up. Yeah, water is usually your first issue, and then power. But they can go out at around the same time. One thing you want to grab right now is any weapons you can use. I mean, clearing out town is going to be one of your higher priorities. Good. It won't last long. Yeah, you're gonna have to... You're gonna have to learn to fight them in small increments. Heck yeah, electrical level 1. I'm actually prepping for the power to go out myself. Which way? Probably that's just because it's an area you've already cleared out, and zombies tends to migrate towards areas that have been cleared of zombies. Like, I'm killing zombies right now, actually, in a trailer park that I had previously cleared. Because they do tend to migrate towards areas that are empty. Yeah, you're gonna have to hoard food. As much dry stuff as you can, but don't eat it first. Wait until the power goes out and all the other food spoils. Oh yeah, scratches have a 6% chance of carrying the infection. On my first day, You probably press the get out, but like the get in button is the same as get out. Yeah. If you go down south of town, there in like inside town, there is a wooded area where you can where there's 2 houses you can use. In Rosewood. Yeah, there's a bookstore, Enigma Books, over there in the main road that you should probably try and loot while there's no zombies down there. Just make sure you're going fast enough to where the hordes aren't following you from the edges of the road. But yeah, I'd go grab those books, put them in the back of the car, and then drive away. Yeah. They're much more attracted to sound, which becomes a problem when you start relying on a generator in an unsecure location. Alright, well that is all of the... Oh my god, there's a huge horde on the edge of town. What the heck? On day 1, I was like the lowest. I was strength level 0, so I wasn't able to kill any zombies. And what I did was I got a working car and I just started running over all of them. But Rosewood is much larger than Echo Creek, so I would not try to do the same thing in Rosewood. Yeah, they probably followed you. A laceration. Ooh, that's bad. Uh-oh. There are currently 4 zombies after me. That's great. This must be the remains of that giant horde that I led into the woods. Yeah, you should read the books first and then watch the tapes, because then you can get 2 levels from a single tape. Unless you have more than 2 tapes. Then it doesn't matter. And you'd just be wasting time reading the first book. Because it only goes to level 3. Oh, that can become a problem. But after the first 20 days, it really doesn't matter because all broadcasts stop. Unless you don't have cat eyes. Which is pretty much necessary in build 42. Because it's so dark. Ooh, a kitchen knife. Gimme. Let's check on the encroaching hordes. Whole lot of nothing right here. So that is not the virus, or it could be, but no. When it says infection, it could be any sort of infection. You'll have to take antibiotics or disinfect it. Drinking bleach will kill you. No. You cannot. Bam, there's another zombie. Dead. Alright, this area should be clear. Oh. Yeah, now I'm starting to venture out of the area I cleared with the car. And it's starting to become more dangerous for me. Hey, a level up in short blunt. I didn't know a tire iron was short blunt. Yeah. Do you really have a problem with that? It's a really stingy thing to get caught on. It really isn't. You are on the Made Project Zomboid Discord. You can make a VC for anything. All you have to do is click the button at the top. Alright, I'm gonna check this house. Uh-oh, they're breaking in. there anything to disassemble in here? Really, no. Oh yeah, these rabbits have fed me good the last 2 days. I get that. Grinding is some of the worst of Project Zomboid. How's my electrical skill? Getting close to electrical too. Time to start wiping out more of the neighborhood. I should have read Maintenance 1 too. That way I would get much more maintenance XP. not do low immunity. Yeah. If you spend too much time around corpses, you will just immediately die. Got 30 XP. Yeah. For some people, Sunday Driver would have saved their life. electrical level up. And for this, I get 2 bathrobes. Very nice. Louisville? Louisville. I should drive around, get all this food before it all goes bad. Guys, I got a wizard hat. Very. I'm so much cooler. Right? If I get a book of spells in the zombie apocalypse, you're gonna need a wizard hat. That's just Wizard 101. Right? Everyone knows that. Good. My weight is 77. Starter kit is a good experience. There we go. Alright, time to grab that generator. Now I just need an episode of Car Zone. No. Food, 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 food. If it's multiplayer, you do it in a house. If it's not, you can do it out in the wild. I don't even have a satchel. How dare I? It's the 3rd of July and I don't even have a satchel. Disassemble the pink wall lamp? I can. Can of oats and coffee. Very good. To. You are in Rosewood. Good luck. Ooh, I have fishing 1 and 2. That's very nice. The point of fishing is for sustainable food. After each level, you, well, your fishing skill increases, which means you get better fish, which reduces the amount of time you spend fishing, which is good because you want to be able to do other things. Eventually, you'll be so bent on getting food and surviving that you won't be thriving, you know? You won't be going out and conquering new territory. And getting a high fishing level is a great way of dealing with that. It's all very protein rich. A puddle? What, to like fishing? It just has to be a water source. I'm gonna kill this zombie. No. It's the blue building. Bottom left. No. Yeah, that one. Yeah, the one you originally pointed at down. There's 2 zombies I can kill. Come here. let's see up here. I don't see any zombies except for the one next to this house. So we're gonna check out this house. Ooh, I gotta mute your stream. That zombie sound scared me. Well, I'm looking to clear the area and, you know, I heard it and freaked. Home VHS number 12. I've never found a home VHS before. Oh. Very cool. My favorite magazines are the survivalist ones because it's just all about self-sufficiency for me. Like, a pretty good challenge in this game would be to play without zombies, honestly. Foraging, I get to like level 6 in foraging every time. I'm napping level 6, it really isn't that hard. You just gotta find ore deposits. They're pretty easy to spot too. What you gotta do is go along country roads. I did some streams on those, where all I did was just grab ore deposits. I have mechanics 1, 2, 3. Mechanics are by far the easiest to find, actually. At least that's what I would say. Collecting all the food in town. Creating a stockpile. Well, the power is about to go out, and I mean, yeah, I mean, there's a generator right here. I just got electrical too, so I know I'll be able to have power by the time the power goes out. Yeah, I usually don't try and do any mechanics until I get a car zone thing. Yeah, I would not rip a sack in Build 22 because you have to use them to pick up sand or dirt. Alright, anything that goes in deep freeze is gonna go in my inventory now. This includes every piece of meat imaginable. Meat and bread are gonna be my main things for preservation. What closet? Oh, it's downstairs. It's by the garage. The meat fridge. There we go. A few extra items on me here. Go ahead and drop those. Oh yeah, some generators are like that. The little blue one is the easiest to fit. That's why I like single player. Because no one intentionally steals everything. I got a cookie jar. I have a bunch of unprocessed hide. Just get some berries. Foraging is increased, you know? It's a good idea. Some rotten shrimp here. Just critical. I'm gonna be the Wizard of Waverly Place. I'm gonna wear one of the bathrobes. What colors? I have purple. That goes perfectly with my hat. I love that. I'm the purple wizard. The purple wizard of Project Zomboid with the purple duffel bag, the purple bathrobe, and the purple shoes, and the purple hat. A blue hat. It's blue. What? Oh, they're just reflective glasses I found. I could make myself an aluminum foil hat. Alright, well, while the water is still going, I'm gonna wash myself off. Yeah, and you can set up rain collectors. You can set up collectors on the roof above any sinks or bathtubs or toilets. It's not only doable with mods, it's all of Build 42. And you can pipe them with piping wrenches to hook them up. It is not. That is a feature. It's if it isn't something like crazy military, chances are it is in the game. It's generator only. You cannot get infinite fuel, and you cannot craft fuel, but you can go to gas pumps, and realistically speaking, there's so much fuel in a single gas pump that you would not be able to use it all. Unless you're attempting a world record, you wouldn't be able to. And if you ever did, somehow, you would just be able to move to another place with gas. And that would just be a feature, not a mistake. And it's all about, you know, imposing threats to your survival. And that's just a threat, you know? Anyway, I got this generator here, and I'm going to drop it. Right in the corner by this window. It's, so this is, Echo Creek. I pick it because it's rather empty. I'm doing a 0 to hero challenge, so this is sort of my starter area. Echo Creek is small. It's rather... What? 0 to hero means you start with exactly 0 points in every single skill. And this is what I've gotten so far. 0 levels in every skill. So the glass in your groin is actually CDDA. Well, no, a very bad day. It's CDDA. It's based off of like a pop culture reference, but yeah, that's something else. I've been working on getting my carving up. It's been slow, but I realized that the power is gonna go out very soon, and that I'm gonna have to work on actually making it so that doesn't kill me. Because I didn't have any food reservoirs. I didn't have anything. I had to go out and get some. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab this axe and we're going to cut down some trees in order to build some stairs. I can build stairs, right? Yep, log stairs. I had 10 logs in here, but I used them all, so we'll have to get more. I'll have to make 2, so 24 logs. While I'm just sitting out here, I'm gonna grab a maintenance book. Ooh, it is late in the day, actually. We'll just go to bed. But yeah, now it's later in the run, so maybe I should get Carpentry 2 going. I always start as unemployed. It gives the most points, and it's just for... Carpentry? Carpentry has gotten to level 1 immediately by just watching TV. It's really easy. You just gotta watch for 5 days and then you're level 3. And so it cuts off there because that's the maximum level of carpentry needed for things like water collectors and stairs, which are required for your survival. And they don't want to push you too much, so. Yeah, you're gonna want to watch Life and Living. WBLN and NNR can be used to like watch the story of Project Zomboid unfold, but it's not gonna give you any skills. Nox talk is pretty fun to listen to on the radio, because you get to listen to these stories of survivors, or would-be survivors, if the border camp hadn't been destroyed and the entire world taken over. But if you don't watch the news broadcasts, you would never even know. Did I sleep until 11:30? That is crazy. I have the wakeful trade. I shouldn't have slept that long. Take those painkillers back out, and we're gonna grab one of these hams and we're gonna eat it once it's unfrozen. But yeah, working the land is a really important skill. You can do most actions at 2 times speed, but not 3. Oh, there goes my axe. Oh, my axe head broke. Yes, and you can also use it to gain weight because it has a lot of calories, a lot of empty calories, but you'll gain weight. One thing I want to let everyone know is that these rocks are actually collectible. You just go down, click on it, right click on it, and gardening, and then remove. And you can collect large, smooth, flat stones once you're able to. I'll have to grab one of these logs and cut it up. Using a bandsaw does not give you metalworking. Only the, Oh, wait. It might. I actually have no idea. I gotta grab a rag. Do I have any rags left out here? That gave me 3 rags, that's good. Now I can reassemble this large axe. No, I made one. I'm a really high napping skill. Once you're a high enough napping level, you can nap a large stone axe head. And the flat rocks are really easy to find because you can just pick them up off the ground. Oh, no, this is an axe. You can make mauls, though. Mauls are a higher level than the axe. I've seen people get angry because they had to go to another town to find a welding mask. Alright, let's see here. 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12. That's 12 logs. Let's grab as many as we can and move them. Oh, I was cutting down trees, but you can pick them up off the ground as well. All of the sticks and twigs you see on the ground are actually pick-upable. Yep, you use the gardening sub-click. Padding? I don't know. Stitching to stitch things is level 2, I think. Which will get you the rest of the way as long as you have material. But padding, I have no idea. I've never gotten that far. Well, yeah, I focus on... Well, yeah, napping is required for renewable weapons and tools. I'd be an idiot not to do napping first before tailoring. To put in padding for winter clothes. Like, wait, you're not gonna craft your own bats before winter? That's just stupid. No, bats. You should probably prioritize crafting your own bats over making winter clothes. Nope, the weapon. See ya. I'm gonna go out and collect some clothes from the main road. The zombies started despawning the bodies, so I just had to drop the clothes off of the bodies and leave them there. So then I could have rags. Yeah, you can break any door down with an axe as long as you hit it enough. It could be any weapon really, but the axe does the most damage. Fun fact, hitting doors with weapons actually gives you XP for that weapon and maintenance. Yeah, it gives you all the XP you'd get if you were attacking a zombie with that weapon. Yeah, it'll do enough damage. Eventually. If your maintenance level, like, 2, the crowbar will break before the door. My maintenance level is 1. The yarn book, I don't know if you can make yarn, but I haven't done much. Yarn recipes. Yeah, I have that, but it's a magazine. I haven't read it. You should be able to just look what level it is to add padding. Guys, are you familiar with Snell's law? Snell's law is great. Electromagnetism, it's an electromagnetic law. At least I believe so. I would feel so bad if I didn't remember Snell's law. It branches magnetism ends light. No, I was wrong. It's an optical diffraction law. Well, it's not reflection. Diffraction is when there's a diffraction pattern. That's good enough. I'm gonna bring these home. The entire back of my car is full of clothes. So I can tear them into rags. What? To make tools and stairs. Yeah, stairs take 12 rags each for the low quality ones. You're just learning something new every day, aren't you? Yeah, 10% bite reduction is a huge deal. Alright, I cleaned these rags, so they should be good to build with. What else do I need for stairs? I need a hammer and an axe. Okay. A world where they're made out of logs and not planks. The other stairs are like level 7 carpentry. It's ludicrous. What am I gonna do? Spend a month making all the furniture ever? If you're going to level 7, it does. Alright, apparently I have no tools, so that's not great. I've got to have a hammer around here somewhere. You know what? I can make a stone hammer. Well, stone hammers just require maintenance level 1. I'll have to go out and grab a stone from the ground, though. Yeah, since my stuff is just so, you know, my maintenance level is so low, my stuff breaks a lot. But that's okay because I've got an infinite wealth of resources at my fingertips at all times. Well, I've gotten all the way to level 6 maintenance last time, and I was about the same length in, but I had a perk that made it so I got 75% more XP. I'm not. No, the outdoorsman trait gives you bonus XP in napping, foraging, maintenance. That's okay. Fast what? Fast learners vanilla. I did. What? The rags need to be clean to build with. Because of course they do. Let me just clean 5 rags real quick because they were from zombie corpses. Which I only have 10 rags. Time to tear up a few more shirts. You can put an antique stove in the wooden cabin, it wouldn't start a fire. I did not know that. Yeah. He has a whole farm? You're Puggles, right? Let's see this. Yeah, no, you were just digging for worms, weren't you? Oh, okay, because I see a bunch of graves outside. Alright, we're building the first stair here. This hammer here. Alright, we're gonna have to chop down a few more trees. You can... Yeah. 5, 6, 7. Like, they should add it, but I see why they don't. Being able to use a gun to take the easy way out. I've never used it. No, I don't use mods, but I mean, sand logs. Come on. Yeah, baby. Now I can just move these logs all night. Now, a fun thing is that you are actually not able to place 12 logs on a single slot. So when you're building a second floor and need to immediately build another staircase, you have to build another floor piece. So I'll have to grab some planks and a nail. Just one plank, one nail. Well, yeah, I would min-max it. I would always have a carpentry books read. Would always have something going on. Grab this plank. I can grab a nail. Yeah, my base isn't organized at all, but that's because I just started this run the other day. I say that now, but it's already been 3 sessions. Have I? I didn't grab any nails from any of the places I found nails at. Sick. What level are you in carpentry? Very cool. That's pretty surprising, actually. Me? Let's check. My nimble level is 0. I have 16.57 XP. Alright, I'm gonna have to take some painkillers if I'm gonna sleep. Nimble, you get no XP for it, and there's no way to get more XP. There are no multipliers for it. Are there? What are they? Oh. Okay then. Time to check on my weight, 78 and rising. That's really nice considering how, you know, active I've been being. I've cut down like 12 trees. Because I've been gaining weight for quite a few days now, and it's pretty important early game. Especially when you don't have very high strength like me. Well, fitness is entangled with strength in the fact that the higher fitness level you have, the more XP you get from exercises. So if you're doing an exercise for strength, you get more strength XP if you have a high fitness level. Yeah, I picked all of the bad ones because, you know, 0 to hero, you gotta pick the bad ones so you can get all of that lost. Your cabin, honestly, I say you add 6 rooms. And I know, that's huge, but it's a single time project, okay? And you need a storage room, you need a garage, you need a room for books, you need a room for sleeping, you need a room for exercises, and you can also make that a room for, you know, TV and stuff. And then you need a kitchen, which is 6 rooms. And then like a little shed on the outside for butchering. 6 by 9. Okay, that's all right. That's okay. You asked, I answered. That's fine. You don't have to. I'm just helping. What I regret doing is not grabbing all the cake from the stall over there before it went rotten. I want cake, dude. I want that cake. And that cake is rotten now, so I can't have it, and it sucks. I really want the cake. On my last run, I was so organized, I even went to the Louisville checkpoint and stole a LBMW news van that was completely repaired, had the key and everything. And so I kept it as like a memory. And you know how I died? Corpse sickness. I was carving level 10 and I died to corpse sickness. Well, I noticed, and so I wrote in my journal, like, hey, I gotta bring a mask next time. And then I didn't make it back to make that improvement. Alright, I spent all that time, I spent 6 hours just to get a single nail. Not really, I slept, but yeah, to get a single nail so then I can build a wooden floor. Or else I wouldn't be able to fit enough logs to make the next. No, it was just in town. I had to sleep for 5 hours. I know, I was being dramatic. Now, you gain strength XP passively as long as you're carrying 1.5 times your inventory capacity. Yeah, which is great. I'm building a temporary way stop here in this thing, but I'm going to build my own base eventually. It's just that I haven't gotten that far in any run yet. I am not in the server, no. Yeah, no, I'm not in the server. I don't play multiplayer because it's fun, don't get me wrong, but I can't time warp or build my skills like I need to in multiplayer, and the time moves so fast. You play for a few hours and you're like, great, I've made so much progress, and then you leave and you come back and all of a sudden it's 3 months later. Yeah, time warping when you're out of stamina is really important. Me too. It took me, I think, 20 days to get to strength level 2. Yep. Strength level 3 is the sweet spot where you're finally on proper standing compared to other characters. Alright, and this is the staircase. Now I've got to grab 2 more planks and 2 more nails, and then we'll be able to get on the roof. Do logs what? I think carpentry level 6. Floors also look normal at 6. Right now you're advanced or something, which isn't the end. And that's okay. You can build whatever you want, progress as much as you want. Start with small structures, build your way up. can have a shed base. Now, let me build the last floor to get up here. And there we go. Now I'm on the roof, and I can add, you know, water collectors. Now, to do that, what I usually do is let me grab this axe. I grab maybe 10 logs to 8 logs is fine. 2 bundles of 4 logs. I bring them up there, and I then cut them up there so I don't have to drag them up. But I also grab up 1 box of trash bags. That's really all I need. I made like 8 of them. Not 8. I made 6. 6 ring collectors. That's what I did last time. Yeah, they had to no, I'm playing solo. I just like hanging with other people. No, I'm okay. Only I am, and I'm not on the server. Alright, that should be about it. That should be everything. Now I grab this saw, and we're good to craft all of these. I do not have a carpentry XP multiplier on right now. That is a mistake. Yeah, I even have carpentry too, I believe, so... I still only have 1 level to go. Now, this is one of the few runs where I didn't get fast reader, so it's pretty sucky. Yeah, I would not have taken slow reader. That would have been a shoot in the foot. Yeah, I'm doing a 0 to hero challenge, so sort of just sticking to my own. Yeah. It takes a little bit of work, but you can make stone walls as well, I'm pretty sure, and brick walls. Yeah, it's not too hard, but yeah, I can nap stone blocks, and masonry XP is actually gotten by breaking ore deposits. So I just got masonry level 2 immediately off the bat while working on my napping skill. All I had to do was go out 8 or 9 times. It was great. Yeah. That was a zombie outside. Honestly, I really want to build my house out in the wilderness and see if I can put a metal fence around it. Because you can make metal fences, and there's even a magazine that teaches you to make it all. Just, it's there, simply. That was scary. That zombie came out of nowhere. I haven't had a zombie that close to my base in like a month. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna place 3 here, 2 here, at least 1 there. Ooh, I only grabbed 4 logs. Alright, I'm gonna drop these here and I'm gonna go get 4 more logs. It's very strange the zombies got that close. They probably came from across the river. I haven't cleared that area. Soon enough, I won't be able to construct because it'll be too dark. Alright. Gotta go sleep. This is the longest I've had water stay on for ever. Oh, on that server, I bet it's on infinitely. Alright, time to eat a hearty breakfast of ice cream. I could eat fish. Well, I haven't ran out of ice cream yet, so as long as I can gain weight, I want to. I should save it for a rainy day, though, so you're right. Do I have a flashlight out here? I even have more napping materials. In case I want to get it any higher. Yeah. So, Yeah, I could do the mace. I'm not level 6 napping though, I'm level 4. No. Level 5 is the maul. This is an axe. There's an axe and there's a large axe. Yeah. Here. Large stone axe. Yeah, it's laying down here somewhere, but yeah. You know what? I'm gonna have to drop this here. I gotta double check my measurements, but I think it's these. Oh, I gotta grab my hammer. Forgot about that. My stone hammer can be used for so much. Two, 3, 4. Yeah, the napping books, any survival skills are really hard to get books for, but they do exist. Yeah. Because they are in a whole different spawn category. They only spawn on survivors or in survival stores. Or in survival houses, obviously. On a much slower chance, I believe, than like regular, you know. I don't. Alright, let's see here. 1, 2, it's the second one. Alright, let's saw this. You gotta respawn the zombies. Ah, okay. That's 6 rain collectors. That's good for now. Yeah, the amounts of rain collectors needed is actually insane. They put it way up. Like, the fill rate is just so much lower in build 42. I have 97 stone blades here that I can slowly make into knives to get my maintenance up. But... wow. Alright, and there it is. We have a generator and we have 6 rain collectors. Now I just need a plumbing wrench, piping wrench. I might have one in the basement. Whew. We have carpentry and maintenance 3. What the heck? Look at my screen right now. This is a secret tunnel. I'm in Echo Creek. Yeah, you shut up. Don't tell me about the tunnel. It's not in the diner. That's in a completely different town. I do know about that one. If I had a sledgehammer, I'd see what's in there right away. Now that I know that that's there, I am just so upset that I can't. You know what? It's... oh, the power just went out. Uh-oh, I'm gonna have to siphon some gas from my car because I didn't fill the generator. Tarp. Tarp. Imagine I didn't have a gas can. I don't know if I have one. I don't know where it is. It should be in one of my cars. There's a gas can. And bam, we have power. Yeah, I just connected the generator. It just didn't have gas. You know what? We're gonna do this. I'm going out and getting a sledgehammer. Let's fill this car up, and we're heading out now. I'll have to take some food with me. Let's just grab it from this car. All right, we're going. Ooh, I swerved off the road after hitting that rabbit. Alright, this is gonna be pretty darn dangerous, actually. Oh my gosh, is this car full of sharp flint flakes? Oops. This car is so fast. I'm going 90 miles per hour. No, it's just a very fast car. No, it's just a regular car. It's just very good condition. Oh, shit. I just crashed straight into a tree. Like, at 90 miles per hour, I didn't even stop. How's my car looking? Oh my god, it tanked that. Everything's still at like 80 something. The whole car is at 76.62%. The front headlights took a huge beating, but they still work. Okay, so I almost just died there. Oh my gosh. That is a hiking backpack. I want that. Ooh. Oh my gosh, carving 4, carpentry 5? What the heck? There's so much stuff. This was a survivor zombie. Alright, this is going to be very dangerous. I'm going to the train yard outside of Muldra in search of the sledgehammer. Because it's a bunch of open space. So I'll be able to maneuver well to escape zombies. I ruined my perfect car driving it straight into a tree. Yeah, I'm going super fast. Who, me? Yeah, certainly not. Yeah. I don't think I'd survive the second time. Ooh, I don't have many painkillers at all. Are you kidding? I hit it again. This time I hit a car crash. the thing. Yeah. Right, this is gonna be an ultimate skill of my zombie leading. Once I get there, that is. I mean, it's very far away. Alright, my top speed has lowered a little bit due to the second crash. The car's fine, I swear. It took it like a champ. It is running so well. It hasn't stalled once. Yeah. The engine is at 86%, so I don't expect it to. Alright, I've never been down this road, so I should probably drive a little slower, huh? I'm just hoping to see like a survivalist camp on the side of the road. I already have a hiking backpack. What is it? Yeah, just a regular hiking backpack. But a survivalist camp would have guns and probably survivalist equipment as well. And here it is. The way into the train yard. Is it 622? Hold me now. I'm 6 feet from the edge and I'm thinking. Now, last time I did this, I barely made it out, and I led all of the zombies to a certain part of the place. This time, I'm not leading them anywhere. I'm going up, I'm getting out of my car, and I'm going to run in and try and grab whatever I can. Dying isn't a part of the plan. No. Alright, I'm gonna have to run in. Holding torch. There's a pipe wrench. Not what I'm looking for, but also useful. Railroad spike. Okay. No, it's not what I'm looking for. Alright, they're already after me. I'm gonna run into the second place. Calipers. Hatchet. Hatchet. Still no. Sledgehammer. Am I being greedy? Yes. Should I just leave? Yes. Let's get the heck out of here. We gotta get to the car. Woo. Please don't tell me any of the zombies. Yes, none of them were drawn to the car. So we got the 2 tools we really need. Who, me? What's in the parking lot here? Nothing. I've killed 382 zombies. I killed 200 plus zombies on like day 1. No, it was 180. I had to clear out Echo Creek somehow, and I decided to use a car. Well, I was strength level 0, so it was either that or die. No, I just, I spawned in Echo Creek, I went to the gas station, got some gas, got in a car, and just started mowing them over on the main road. 180. And then I did 50 the next day. What? Heck yeah, guys. Look at this sledgehammer. Perfect condition. The head condition is really all I care about. The handle condition, I can remake the handle. This is awesome. I'm able to survive. It's great. Imagine just having an entire pristine town in Project Zomboid. Nice house. You have to like re-plaster it after a while and everything, which plaster isn't something you can make, I think. Let me check actually. Mix bucket of plaster. You need quicklime and any water. Okay, that's really easy to make actually. Quicklime is just limestone, right? Wow, I got a sledgehammer and a pipe wrench, both of which I needed in one day. I'm killing all of the heckin' bunnies I can. Oh my god, I killed so many. I will spare the babies. Well, I just need to get my butchering skill up. Don't blame me, okay? I left some of them alive. You shut up. If my girlfriend finds out, I'm a dead man. Yeah. I've been talking about... No, I haven't talked about her at all. Okay, good. I've been meaning to keep my mouth shut about that. Alright, we're gonna have a ton of rabbit stew over the next few days. All I need to do is find a pot. Oh, I'm not farming them. I'm running them over when I see them so I can get my butchering skill up. My butchering skill is almost level 2. I'm 123 out of 150. I just have to hit like 1 or 2 more rabbits. You know that split second where the zombie locks onto you and is actually able to follow you a little bit? That's always fun. Come on, I just need to butcher 1 more animal and I should be butchering level 2. Ovo Farms is in absolute chaos right now. Like, there's a bunch of chickens running around in their pens and zombies chasing them. And I haven't done a lick about it because I've been too busy working on my carving skill. Now I get to see what's in that secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Through the mountain. Yeah. Smash a back window. Make sure not to smash the driver's window. Yeah, smash a back window. I have 4 unprocessed rabbit hides. Just in my inventory, there's probably like 14 at the base. These things are great. They run right in front of my car, and there's just nothing I can do except get more butchering XP. And the meat, whoo, the meat. If I could shoot 1 deer, oh, meat for like 3 days. Alright, we're almost there. We haven't done the turn yet. I'm so glad I got a hiking backpack. Yeah, with the new build 42, all of the trailers are animal trailers. They just want people to use the feature more, so they sort of stacked it. And then they didn't undo it with the newer updates for build 42. Item trailers are more rare. Yep. You must be in a town. Well, I am out in the forest, you know? Yeah. Gonna find cows outside. It's a zombie game. Gonna find zombies outside. Can I make a bow? Bows should just be super weak, like impossibly weak. Yeah, and you can get it all the way to level 10 and then it's great. Well, not great, but it'll get the job done. So long-term survival is possible without just fishing. Alright, we're almost home. Just have to get through the little hordes that are here. It's good to see that there's none by the bridge. Is there any meat in here? No. Okay, nothing that readily needs to be put away right this minute, except for the... Oh my gosh. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 cuts of meat. They're poor cuts, but each of them is their own individual meal. Because I'm not trying to gain weight. Yeah, making a stew out of those is a great idea. Alright, now this sledgehammer. Let's do this. Hey, basements have electricity now. I don't remember which one it is, so I'm gonna have to destroy this. Whoa, what the heck? That didn't work. How do I get in there? In the secret tunnel. I did. I go through the floor. I broke the wrong wall. Oh my gosh, I have to break the floor? What's happening right now? I actually have no idea how to get in here. I think I'm just messing with ghosts right now because it doesn't show this on the interactive map. I just wrecked my basement for no reason. Well, darn. I mean, I can't say I didn't, I grabbed the sledgehammer for no reason, but... Now I have a sledgehammer, pickaxe, pipe wrench, whatever I need. Well, that's it. Next time I'll have to deal with those zombies, but... Let's look here. Alright. I am done for the day.